As part of my degree, I did an internship here, which I loved. I had such a great time and published a working paper. When I finished, I knew I wanted to come back to the OECD.
Before here, I spent 8 years at the World Bank as country economist in a range of countries, from Indonesia to small Pacific Island countries. And in fact, just before I moved to the OECD, I was the senior economist in Liberia.
I started in academia, so I started being a professor in macroeconomics and economic development. Until then, afterwards, I was a policymaker myself.
Before coming to the OECD, I worked at the Ministry of Finance. And there I often wondered, how do other countries do policies? How do they organize their education system, or what is the best pension reform? And so from this perspective, I thought economics department is the best place to find out.
The main thing that we produce on the desks are economic surveys of a country.
So we follow about 50 countries.
We produce an in-depth assessment of the economic policies and challenges that the country is facing.
We can show them through our evidence, our indicators, and our statistical evidence. We show them where do they benchmark against other countries.
And make a number of recommendations as to how policy could better support well-being in that country.
And the other chunk of our work that is very important is about economic forecasts. So together with the Policy Studies branch, we produce the Economic Outlook.
It might look like we just produce reports, but actually the day-to-day work, we're engaging with national authorities on a quite regular and intense basis.
I've been here 10 years. Paris is amazing, it's beautiful, it's charming, romantic. It can be a little bit tough when you arrive here to get settled, but once you're here and once you make a little effort, I find Paris gives you really good quality of life.
I cycle over a bridge that looks at the Eiffel Tower, so I get to see the Eiffel Tower every single day.
It's a place that is changing. I think it's becoming more international.
The food is great, you can meet some great people, it's amazing opportunities to travel and be exposed to so many different cultures in Europe, but also within the OECD.
People come from a wide range of different countries with a wide range of different cultures.
Who speak all these different languages, who have studied all over the world, who have worked all over the world.
We need to keep on remembering that this is a special place, that we have a perspective on how different countries address issues that even people in the centre of administrations in national governments, they don't have this larger perspective on how things can be addressed.